Hi, and welcome back to my episode of Rome Total War Remastered, Carthage. Well, the worst thing has happened according to the title. A two-front war, because Numidia had been causing me some problems, and of course I've been waging war against the Blue Roman. So I'm trying hard not to get crushed, because my economy is just now starting to kick in, but my troops, I still have a low quality of troops, and I'm trying to get some of them trained up. But
a most generous proposal.
The bottom line is I'm still looking for allies. I'm looking for people to trade with. So, with that being said, I got my diplomats out and searching for new alliances or whatever, and I had just interacted with the Germans and secured a trade deal with them. So that's good, because like I said, I want my economy to grow, and I need it to grow bigger, better. I'm going to send my other diplomat back into the desert again, since Numidia had attacked me. It is my plan to fight Numidia. I want to go take one of their cities from them. I'm still sending my merchant out, and he's still in search of whatever trade I can get out of him. Looks like I'm headed towards Egypt, so I don't know if I'll run into anybody before then. So we're going to try to do that. I'm still waging war on the high seas with my navy, and right now I picked up my spy, who was in the city that I successfully attacked last episode, and he opened up the gates for me and we got in. So I've got my spy up there on mainland Italy now. I'm going to have him try to look around and see what he can tell me about the status of that part of the country for later on. The Red Roman's still on my island up there, looking at Corellis. Nothing I can do with that. As long as he doesn't take it, I'm happy. But I can't send anybody over there to fight him right now. I can't afford that. I am still blockading the Red Roman. That's one of the things I am doing. I'm still blockading it, so I've been blockading it ever since the beginning of the game. So we'll see what's going on. I'm trying to build more fleets so I can get some more ability to cover the Mediterranean a lot better. I'm still building up my cities. I'm building up infrastructure on all the cities that can, and of course building armies. But right now, most of the armies that I'm building, with the exception of Carthage, are like town watch. Not good for holding the city, but not good for anything else. Not until they get more training going on. I'm having some unrest in Cordoba. They're giving me some problems. Not to the point to where it's bad. I'm still working on the infrastructure, trying to get them all happy. So I am going to detach a couple of units out of Carthage, form a new army, and I want that army to go fight the Numidians. The Numidians are laying siege on my town just below Carthage there, Thapus, and I'm going to get an army out there. And I have a faction member who has been labeled a coward, so I'm going to put him in the army and send him out. He'll either die a glorious death or he'll learn to be brave. And we'll end a turn and see what their enemy's up to. And here we go. Here's a naval engagement. The Blue Roman has attacked me on the high seas. And he's backing off. And Blue Roman, he's up to something, because I've seen him drop off a diplomat down there with the Greek cities. So I don't know what he's going to do, but it's probably no good. And as you can see, the Numidians, they lifted their siege and left. They left my city alone. They saw my army coming down there, and they backed off temporarily anyway. I found a Numidian port, so I'm going to blockade it. And I'm still blockading up there the Red Roman.
Set sail! Set sail!
I pull one of my fleets down there around the islands.
At once.
I'm going to have to maybe join them up, send out the diplomats that are still looking to go, and find more. Basically, he's on a map making journey for me. See what I can do, see what alliances I might be able to make, see what kind of trade I might be able to get.
My eyes are yours. Moving.
And I'm moving my spy up. I want to find the Blue Roman city, and I'm going to put my spy into the Blue Roman city. I walked past the Green Roman there. I could spy on him, but I'm not really. He's considered at war with me, but I'm not fighting him. So I'm still fighting the Blue Roman. So I want to put him in the Blue Roman city, see what they're doing.
Sire? Yes.
My merchant is continuing his quest. And my diplomat goes back into the desert of Numidia. And there I go, there's my civil unrest. They damaged my barracks. It says I probably need to put more soldiers in the city, but right now I'm maxed out. I can't build any more soldiers right now. So I am going to go for some infrastructure, see if that doesn't help. Get some projects going that will help with public unhappiness, unrest, and see if we can't quell it that way. I really would like to take some troops out of Cordoba because I could use them in other campaigns, and I got city watch in there, but I could also have a couple units of some Iberian soldiers and maybe a cavalry unit or two. So that would be the ideal. Like I said, once again, working on the infrastructure for my cities, trying to get them up and operational so they can be full-fledged military and civilian population capitals. Producing happiness, welfare of its citizens while maintaining order and building armies for conquest.
Mighty General. Orders. My liege. Move out. Joining forces. Mighty General. Move out.
And I'm creating an army. And they're going to go over and fight the Numidians. That port city that I've got of theirs that I have blockaded, that's my target.
March.
Just taking out all my alerts.
Our ships are under attack!
Once again, naval engagement.
We are supreme!
That one didn't go so well.
Let us end the bloodshed. Let us end the bloodshed.
Now, Numidia wants to have a treaty, but I'm not ready to do that yet. So I'm going to decline.
Until next time.
We're under siege!
Until next time.
And so what do? They have their army come back and put me under siege again. They backed off. They asked for a treaty. I said no. I'm blockading their port to the north. So they're going to come back and mess with me again down there at Thapus. So that's why now I've got a two-front war going on, because they're messing with me, and I want to crush the Blue Roman, but I'm not totally secure in the fact of the sharing Sicily with the Greeks, because the Greeks are not my friend, but they're not my enemy right now.
Ships ready! Set sail!
Malíš.
Ships ready! Set sail! Aye, my lord!
I just loaded 2 units onto a boat there. I'm sending it over to the mainland, which I'm going to
Malíš.
put those 2 units into that newly formed army I've got over there by Carthage. And we're going to take it to the Numidians.
My ears are moving.
Going to move my spy down.
Seen but unseen.
And I found the Blue Roman, so we're going to spy on him. I noticed he's got a ship at port, and he's got a large stack army right there at the port. That makes me wary as to what he's actually going to do with that, because I know from the algorithm that the Blue Roman is basically tasked with securing Sicily and Africa. So I'm not too sure where it's going to go yet, but I have a feeling it's coming my direction.
Yes, my liege.
And we continue our quest in the north.
Yes.
My war right now with the Blue Roman is pretty good, because I don't know where he's going with that army, but I don't think he's got too many cities. In fact, I only think he's got one city right now, and that's the one on mainland Italy there. The Numidians have like 3 cities, so I want to try and go and take one of them, and then maybe sue for peace, so I can go and fight the Blue Roman. But I still got to keep an eye on that the Greek cities, because they are. I need them off that island. I need to have Sicily under my control. That way I could have a 3-city war machine right there building up, so I can invade mainland Italy. But you know, the best plans are made in the war rooms, but when you execute them on the battlefield, it's totally different. Still working on infrastructure for majority of my cities. Still under siege by the Numidians. Still working on Palma, getting it up. I'm still working on Cordoba. Cordoba's still having issues, but I'm still getting that infrastructure up. Actually, the stats on Cordoba don't look too bad. Overall, pretty healthy city. And I got my projects coming up on them. I think it's going to be okay. And we'll end a turn. I don't know if you noticed, you saw that blue Roman diplomat go over there to the Greek cities, and he's talking with them. Babus is still under siege by the Numidians. Checking out my alerts. Unfortunately, the Greek cities have attacked Lilybaeum. So that army that I was originally going to send over there and fight with the Numidians, I'm going to pull it over to Sicily.
Orders. Militia.
And we're going to put them out onto the battlefield.
Ready for combat.
We need to attack the Greeks.
Ships ready.
So nothing we can do with Corellis. Just try to build up the infrastructure. Red Rome's going to take it from me at a certain point in time anyway.
Your obedient servant at once. At once.
Now I think at this point, since the Greek cities have attacked me, I'm going to have to see if I can't get a ceasefire with Numidia. I can't fight a two-front war. If I have to, I will, but I can't go offensive. I'll have to be defensive about it if they won't do anything about it.
At once.
Still exploring the northern country. And Carthage continues to build up. We're getting it up. It's going to be a model city here real soon. 2 cities under siege. And there was that Blue Roman getting on that ship. No telling where he's going to.
Make one. At once.
Start a new term. Continue exploring.
Awaiting your command.
Because we're going to have a fight here in a moment.
Loud and clear.
Looks like my
Buying out the competition.
my merchants moved into the Nile Delta area. It looks like I'm gonna have him set up shop and do business there in
Awaiting your command.
with the Egyptians.
Obey. To hear
The
is
desert
obey.
trek of a lifetime. We got to continue building the military might.
Ready to sail. Orders. Sire. Off the boats. Prepare for battle.
We're going to disembark and we're going to engage.
Men, this battle is inevitable, but victory hangs in the balance. Act with courage, all noble soldiers, and victory is in our grasp.
And we have about the same amount of troops there. I got my guys that disembarked, plus I get
Today,
reinforcements
the
coming from the
but they will
city.
feast upon our enemies, not us.
But a lot of my troops are untried against these Greek
New troops have
phalanxes.
Send them to the point of crisis.
It's going to prove to be tough because I don't know what their battle experience is compared to mine, but they're probably a little bit better trained troops.
Double time. General, with all haste.
Now I've got units coming from the town, so I got my forces where I'm going to maneuver a little bit to make them split the ranks, so they're going to actually turn to fight both from both directions. They're going to split them up. They're going to form like a wedge for a defensive stance. So I'm bringing my guys up, and we're going to get close to them and prepare to engage.
Cavalry. With all haste. Cavalry. With all haste. Men under attack. Mercenary. Attack. Infantry. Quickly.
Skirmishers!
Awaiting your command.
General, move, move, General, move, move. Cavalry, blood.
Units. Move at the top. Cavalry. Cavalry. Quickly.
Using a cautious advance. Already got one unit that's been chased off.
Cavalry! Attack! Cavalry! Attack!
General! Attack!
It's bloody.
Units, move at the level. General, move. Ready. Units. Attack.
By the gods, the enemy general was a fool! He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
Units, attack.
Your allies have lost their leader. Look, their
One
own
killed the
soldiers
enemy
are victory
general.
now.
That's a good sign.
Your general has sacrificed himself. But will this bring victory? Or cause your men to turn and run?
And then we lost ours.
Units double time.
Cavalry! Hurry! Ready!
My forces are pretty much in tatters at this point in time. As you can see, the graph up at the top, it's in the Greeks' favor. They're killing us probably 3 or 4 to 1, and we were pretty much evenly matched in the way of manpower. We were pretty even at the beginning of the battle, but now we're in tatters. We've got to. I got to salvage what's left of the army and retreat. So this is my 3rd land battle, and right now I'm 1 victory, 2 losses.
Defeat is a bitter taste. Make all the worst, but it is clearly a defeat.
We're going to disengage our troops because whatever's left, I'm going to need them to guard my city. So clearly it was a defeat.
Retreat.
Retreat is an understatement.
Sire.
Well, with that, everybody, I'd like to ask if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. Continue watching. This is going to be it for this episode. Tune in for the next one. Find out what goes on in the aftermath of our probably biggest defeat to date. Thanks again for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. See you next time.